Chosen one, listen closely. What I'm about to tell you is not for everyone. If you're watching this right now, it's no accident. God has brought you here for a reason. This Wednesday, a divine task has been set before you, and there will be no exceptions, no excuses, and no delays. This is the moment your life has been waiting for. God has declared this Wednesday to be crucial. It may be the last spiritual and life-changing day you have all year. The opportunity knocking at your door is unlike anything you've ever faced. Miss it, and you may never get another chance like this. God knows your struggles, your pain, the battles you fought in silence. He sees how much you've endured, and He's saying, enough. This Wednesday, you must answer the call. You are not here to miss this moment. You are here to receive a special favor, a breakthrough designed just for you. No matter what you think you're juggling, no matter the distractions, this Wednesday, clear your schedule. Step fully into receiving mode. Leave behind all doubts, all fears, all excuses. Before we dive into this life-changing message, take a moment to pause this video and do 3 things. Hit that like button, subscribe to help us reach 95,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 99. This number will send a powerful signal to the universe, amplifying the energy of this video. And remember, if you want to see the impossible become possible, if you want to finally walk out of struggle and into victory, you cannot afford to ignore this message. This Wednesday is your divine appointment. Stay with me now. What comes next will tell you exactly what you must do. Your future depends on it. This Wednesday is not just another day on the calendar. It is a divine appointment, a sacred moment carved out by God Himself. The message coming directly from the heavens is crystal clear. This day is critical, pivotal, and non-negotiable for the chosen ones. God is calling out to you personally, recognizing your silent prayers, your tears, and the battles you've faced. He sees you. He knows your pain, and He is about to move in ways that will redefine your life forever. No matter how overwhelmed or broken you may feel right now, understand that God is stepping into your situation with a mission. This Wednesday is the day He has set aside to pour out blessings, miracles, and favor unlike any other. It is a call to rise, to prepare your spirit, and to receive the breakthrough you've longed for. You are not here by accident. You have been chosen for this moment. This is more than a spiritual reminder. It's a divine directive. God's voice is resounding through the silence of your struggles, urging you to listen and respond with urgency. The time to act is now. This Wednesday will be the turning point in your story. Don't miss it. Among the 365 days in this year, this Wednesday stands out as the most powerful and transformative day, a day that holds the potential to change everything. It's a sacred window of opportunity that may never come again in 2025. Imagine a door opening just for you, revealing miracles waiting to unfold, but it closes quickly. This is that rare door. The spiritual energy aligned on this day is unlike anything you've experienced. It's a convergence of divine favor, cosmic shifts, and heavenly intervention designed to bring your deepest desires into reality. This is the day when prayers that once seemed distant will suddenly burst forth in answer. It's the most crucial spiritual moment because the universe itself is poised to move on your behalf. If you felt stuck, unheard, or overwhelmed by life's challenges, this is the divine reset you've been praying for. But understand, the power of this day depends on your readiness and your willingness to fully embrace it. This is a sacred moment gifted to you, a chance to step into a new reality of hope, abundance, and spiritual victory. God's instruction is clear and unwavering. You have a task to complete this Wednesday, and no excuses will be accepted. This isn't a suggestion or a gentle reminder. It is a divine command from the Creator of the universe. Your obedience on this day is not optional, it is essential. The task is simple but profound. You must make your intention crystal clear, enter a deep state of spiritual receptivity, and prepare yourself fully to receive God's miracle. This means stepping away from all distractions, obligations, and worries. You must place your entire focus on this holy mission. Your life, your future, depends on it. Think about how many opportunities have slipped through your fingers because of hesitation or distraction. This Wednesday, God is saying, enough. The time for delay is over. Your faith and commitment will unlock doors that have long been shut. This task is your key to the life you deserve, but only if you answer the call with unwavering faith and dedication. As this sacred Wednesday approaches, be prepared to notice unusual signs around you. People might behave oddly, nature may seem different, and your mind could be flooded with sudden, unexpected insights. These are not coincidences, they are divine signals, whispers from God, guiding you through this powerful day. These sudden intuitive thoughts or future predictions are God's way of aligning you with His plan. Trust these feelings, no matter how strange they seem. They are your spiritual compass, pointing you toward the blessings that await. Often, when God moves, the atmosphere changes in subtle yet unmistakable ways. Don't dismiss these signs or let doubt cloud your heart. Instead, embrace them as proof that you are on the right path. This strange energy is evidence that the spiritual realm is active, that miracles are near, and that you are being prepared for a breakthrough like no other. Your suffering, your quiet battles, and the burdens you carry have not gone unnoticed. God's heart aches when He sees you weighed down by hardships. The Creator of all things cannot stand to watch His beloved children endure pain without hope. You have carried enough. Now, it's time for relief. Imagine the love of a parent who can't bear to see their child hurt. That's how God feels about your struggles. His mercy and compassion are boundless, and He longs to lift you out of your pain. This Wednesday, He is offering a fresh start, a divine intervention that will ease your suffering and renew your spirit. God is not distant or indifferent. He is deeply involved in your life, and His desire is to replace your pain with peace, your tears with joy, and your despair with hope. This is a turning point where your struggle ends and your breakthrough begins. Trust in His timing and prepare your heart to receive His healing. To fully embrace the miracle God wants to pour into your life, you must prepare your heart. This means entering what we call a receiving mode, a state of openness, faith, and surrender, where you clear away doubts, fears, and distractions. Only then can you welcome the blessings God has in store. Start by setting a clear, intentional mindset. Tell yourself, I am ready to receive God's miracle. I am open to His grace and favor. These words will help align your spirit with the divine energy flowing on this day. It's about more than just belief. It's about creating a spiritual space that invites God's presence. As you prepare, remember that receiving requires humility and trust. Let go of control and allow God to work in ways beyond your understanding. When your heart is aligned and ready, you'll find yourself flooded with peace and clarity, signs that you are positioned to receive your breakthrough. This Wednesday, God commands you to step away from your daily responsibilities and distractions. Whether it's work, errands, or the usual busyness of life, you must pause everything. This sacred break is not about neglect, it's about making room for divine intervention. Think of your spirit as a vessel. If it's cluttered with stress and tasks, there's no space left for God's miracle to fill. By stepping back and taking a purposeful spiritual pause, you create a quiet environment where God's power can flow freely. This act of obedience is a powerful declaration that you prioritize God's work above all else. Remember, this is a rare spiritual alignment that requires your full attention. Sacrificing one day for your soul's transformation is a small price for the life-changing blessings that await. Trust that when you return to your daily routine, you will carry a new strength, clarity, and abundance gifted from God. This Wednesday carries the promise of a monumental shift in your financial situation, something so profound it will feel like a divine reset in your life. If you have been feeling the crushing weight of financial pressure, like bills piling up with no relief in sight, this day marks the end of that season of scarcity. Think about stories you've heard or read about people who, at their lowest moments, suddenly received unexpected blessings, an unplanned job offer, a surprise inheritance, or a miraculous gift that covered their needs. This Wednesday is your day for such miracles. The financial breakthroughs won't always look exactly as you imagine. Sometimes God's blessings arrive in unexpected packages, a chance meeting, a new opportunity, or even a shift in mindset that opens the door to prosperity. But the key is faith. Faith that what you're about to receive is real and already on its way. Like a seed planted deep in the soil, it may take a moment to sprout, but rest assured, the growth is guaranteed. More than just finances, this day promises sudden, sweeping changes in every area of your life. Relationships may transform. Doors previously closed will swing wide open, and paths that seemed blocked will suddenly clear. You may feel overwhelmed or unprepared. That's normal. It's the spiritual breakthrough shaking up your life, shaking loose old limitations, and catapulting you into a future filled with hope and abundance. Remember, divine timing is perfect, and your preparation will meet God's miracle head-on. Preparation for this day doesn't just begin the moment Wednesday arrives. It starts the night before, in the quiet moments when the world is still and your heart is most receptive. Think of this as the spiritual prelude to the main event, a sacred ritual of cleansing and intention setting that will prime your soul to receive God's blessings fully. Take the time to reflect deeply on where you've been and where you want to go. Acknowledge your struggles, but don't dwell there. Express gratitude for the lessons learned and the strength gained. Gratitude is a powerful spiritual magnet, attracting more blessings by acknowledging what is already present in your life. Write down your intentions, your deepest desires, and your commitment to fully embrace this divine moment. Speak your intentions out loud if you can. Give voice to your faith. Create a peaceful environment around you. Dim the lights, play soft spiritual music or chants, and perhaps engage in prayer or meditation. You may want to take a ritual bath or sprinkle water infused with blessings around your space. These acts are more than symbolic. They are expressions of reverence that help align your spirit with God's power. When you awaken on Wednesday, your heart and mind will be ready, clear, and fully focused on the miracle ahead. Your deepest desires, the ones tucked away in the quiet corners of your heart, are the sacred whispers that God wants to bring to life. This Wednesday, there is an unprecedented opportunity to align those wishes with the overwhelming power of divine intervention. It's as if your prayers, your dreams, and your faith are being woven together into a tapestry of destiny. To prepare, spend time uncovering what truly matters to you. What dreams have you been too afraid to speak aloud? What visions of your future stir your soul when no one is watching? These aren't just fleeting thoughts. They are divine seeds planted by God to bloom into your highest potential. Aligning your wishes with God's power requires surrender. It means trusting that while your timeline may differ, God's plan is perfect and beyond human understanding. Release the need to control how your miracles will manifest and open your heart fully to receive blessings that may be even greater than you imagined. When your deepest intentions are surrendered and aligned, the spiritual forces behind the scenes will move heaven and earth to bring them to fruition. Before a seed can sprout, the soil must be fertile and free of toxins. Likewise, before miracles can manifest in your life, your mind and spirit need cleansing from all the negativity and pain that have taken root. This process isn't just about positive thinking. It's a deep, intentional detox of your entire being. Begin by examining the thoughts and emotions that weigh you down: resentment, fear, guilt, and anger. These are spiritual blockages that must be uprooted. Forgiveness plays a critical role here, not just forgiving others, but also yourself. Forgiveness frees your soul from the chains of bitterness and opens the pathway for divine healing. Use meditation, prayer, or even journaling to release what no longer serves you. Imagine your spirit being bathed in pure light, washing away every doubt and pain. Detoxifying your spirit also means limiting exposure to negative influences, whether it's toxic relationships, harmful media, or unhealthy environments. When you consciously create space for peace and positivity, you prepare your spirit to not just receive, but also to sustain the blessings that God is pouring into your life this Wednesday. For centuries, spiritual traditions around the world have used elements like rock salt and holy water as sacred tools to purify spaces and protect against negative energies. These aren't just superstitions, they are tangible ways to bring your faith into the physical world, creating an environment where divine power can flow unhindered. Rock salt is known for its ability to cleanse and protect, absorbing negative energy and creating a spiritual barrier. Sprinkle it around your home or workspace to create a sacred perimeter that shields you from distractions and spiritual attacks during this crucial day. Holy water, blessed by a priest or obtained from a sacred source, is a symbol of God's purity and protection. Sprinkling it around your space invites the presence of the Holy Spirit and sanctifies the atmosphere. Even if you do not have access to these items, the intention behind their use is what matters most. As you surround yourself with these spiritual tools, imagine a shield of light encircling you, an invisible fortress that guards your peace and amplifies your connection with God's miracle-working power. These rituals help focus your faith and open the door wider for blessings to enter. This day is not a suggestion or a possibility, it is a divine decree. God has made it abundantly clear: no exceptions will be tolerated. This command is absolute because the stakes are high and the window of opportunity is narrow. Your obedience isn't about blind compliance. It's about demonstrating your faith and readiness to partner with God's plan. Think about moments in your life when you hesitated, when you said, "I'll do it later," or when doubts crept in. This Wednesday, you must push those doubts aside and commit fully. Your obedience is the key that unlocks the miracle waiting on the other side. Without it, even the most potent spiritual alignment cannot manifest into real change. Obedience also means trusting God even when the instructions don't make immediate sense. It means prioritizing this sacred day above your daily routines, distractions, and even your doubts. Your willingness to obey shows God your faith and readiness to receive His blessings. So don't hold back. Step forward boldly and obediently, knowing your miracle depends on it. There will be a moment this Wednesday when you feel a shift, an unmistakable sense that your life is no longer the same. This is the turning point, the divine pivot, where God's favor overtakes every challenge and ushers you into a new season of blessings and grace. Think of the biblical stories where lives changed overnight. A barren woman suddenly conceives, a prisoner walks free, a hopeless situation transforms into victory. This Wednesday holds that same power for you. It is your divine reset button, a fresh start written by God's hand. As you step into this day, embrace the confidence that you are moving into God's special favor. It will bring clarity where there was confusion, strength where there was weakness, and joy where there was sorrow. This is your appointed moment, the turning point you've been waiting for. Embrace it with faith, knowing you are walking into a new chapter of your life. The time for hesitation, doubt, and delay has ended. God has spoken, the day is set, and the blessings are ready. Now, it is your turn to rise and claim what is rightfully yours, a victory ordained by the Almighty Himself. Victory isn't just about success, it's about spiritual freedom, healing, and fulfillment. You have endured battles, fought invisible wars, and walked through storms. This Wednesday, your perseverance meets divine intervention, creating a powerful synergy that will transform your life forever. Step up with courage and confidence. Show up with unwavering faith and a heart wide open to receive. This is your God-ordained moment to rise from struggle into triumph. The world may have doubted you, but God never has. Claim your victory boldly. Your miracle awaits. This Wednesday is not just any day. It's the day your breakthrough crosses from possibility into unstoppable reality. Imagine the power surging through your veins as all the pieces of your life begin to fall perfectly into place. The obstacles that once seemed insurmountable will crumble like dust, swept away by the sheer force of divine momentum. This is your time to dominate your circumstances, to rise above limitations, and to claim victory over every challenge. You've fought long and hard. Maybe you felt unseen, unheard, or overlooked. But this Wednesday, everything changes. The spiritual alignment is so perfect that it sets a course for rapid transformation. When the heavens open, they don't open just a crack. They open wide, flooding your life with blessings, opportunities, and power that can't be stopped or reversed. The breakthrough you've been praying for will come with a force that shakes your entire world. Preparation is key because the breakthrough is not passive. It requires your readiness, your faith, and your full engagement. This is not a moment to be timid or hesitant. You must step into this day with boldness and the confidence that you are called to dominate your own destiny. The victory belongs to those who prepare for it and move forward without hesitation. Know this, your breakthrough will ignite a chain reaction affecting every area of your life: relationships, finances, health, and spirit. The energy you summon this Wednesday will ripple far beyond your expectations, creating a new path of unstoppable progress and growth. Get ready to dominate like never before. Doubt is a silent thief, quietly robbing you of peace, purpose, and power. But this Wednesday, God declares war on every seed of doubt planted in your heart. Barriers, whether financial, emotional, or spiritual, that have held you hostage will be shattered beyond repair. This is a divine dismantling of limitations designed to free you from every chain that has restrained your destiny. Consider the walls you've faced, maybe a toxic relationship, a dead-end job, or feelings of unworthiness. These walls may have seemed immovable, but divine power is breaking them down brick by brick. You don't have to carry the burden of not enough or too late anymore. God is erasing those false narratives and replacing them with truths of abundance, purpose, and unstoppable favor. The moment you embrace this truth, the chains that held your heart captive begin to fall. You will feel the weight lift off your shoulders, the heaviness of fear and uncertainty dissolving into a newfound confidence. No longer will you doubt your worth or question your ability to overcome. Remember, doubt weakens, but faith empowers. God's shattering of barriers is a gift, a sacred invitation to live free, bold, and fully alive. Step into that freedom with open arms and watch as every obstacle crumbles before your very eyes. Financial breakthroughs don't always come quietly. They often arrive like an explosion, sudden and overwhelming, impossible to ignore. This Wednesday, brace yourself for that explosive overflow in your finances. No more waiting, no more scarcity, only abundance pouring in from every direction. It's as if God's floodgates have opened, and the wealth you've dreamed of will flood your life with no limits. Think of the times when you needed just one small miracle: a loan approved, a paycheck that covered the bills, or a surprise gift. This Wednesday, miracles multiply. Opportunities to increase income, receive unexpected gifts, or witness debts dissolve are coming at a pace that feels surreal but is divinely orchestrated. This is not about wishful thinking, but about real, tangible financial transformation. Your role is to prepare your heart to receive. Believe deeply that the overflow is already on its way. Don't limit the ways it can come. Be open to new ideas, ventures, and blessings that may come disguised in unexpected forms. Sometimes, God's financial explosion shows up as a job offer, a business breakthrough, or even a fresh mindset that unlocks new earning potential. Overflow isn't just about money, it's about freedom from fear and stress, about walking boldly into your future with confidence. This Wednesday, stand ready to claim not just a trickle of blessing, but an overwhelming explosion of prosperity. There is a roaring power inside you, waiting to break free, and this Wednesday, it will erupt with divine authority. Your spirit, often quieted by life's trials and setbacks, will awaken with a fierce, undeniable roar. This is not just about survival, it's about reclaiming your God-given strength and allowing His power to flood every corner of your existence. When your spirit roars, it sends shockwaves through your emotions, relationships, career, and health. That quiet voice of doubt and fear will be replaced by a bold declaration of faith and victory. This roar is a spiritual declaration that you will no longer be defined by your past or limited by your present. The power flooding your life will give you clarity when confusion ruled, courage when fear threatened, and peace when anxiety loomed. You will feel a surge of energy pushing you forward, inspiring you to act boldly and live without hesitation. This divine power is not just an internal force, but a magnet attracting favor, opportunities, and miracles. Your spirit's roar is your birthright. Don't hold back. This Wednesday, let it rise with unstoppable force and change your life in ways you never imagined possible. Change can sometimes come slowly, but divine shifts happen in an instant, unexpected, profound, and irreversible. This Wednesday is the day God is orchestrating sudden, unbelievable shifts in your life. Be prepared, because these changes will be so dramatic that when you look back, you will know nothing will ever be the same again. Think about the stories of sudden miracles, the paralyzed walking, the sick healed, the impossible dreams realized overnight. These shifts often feel miraculous because they break every natural rule. This Wednesday, you're stepping into such a moment. It's a spiritual reset, a recalibration of your life's trajectory. Don't be surprised if your environment, relationships, or opportunities begin to feel unfamiliar or even strange. Sometimes divine shifts bring disruption before restoration. But this is the holy disturbance that clears away old patterns and makes way for new blessings. Hold on to faith, even when things feel uncertain. These shifts are designed to elevate you, to push you beyond limitations and into your full potential. Prepare your heart and mind to embrace the unknown, because the life that awaits you on the other side is beyond anything you've imagined. This Wednesday is more than a day. It's a divine appointment where God places authority directly into your hands. You have been given power over your destiny, and now it's time to command your future with faith and confidence. This is your moment to speak boldly, act decisively, and move fearlessly toward the life God has ordained for you. Imagine holding a remote control that shapes your destiny. With every word you speak and every step you take, you influence the course of your life. God's authority doesn't make things easier, but it makes you unstoppable. This authority demands responsibility. It calls you to rise, lead, and live intentionally. Commanding your future requires clarity of vision and boldness of action. This Wednesday, cast out any doubts or fears. Speak life into your dreams and silence the voices that tell you you can't. You are a child of the Most High, empowered to move mountains and carve out a path where none existed before. Remember, the future isn't something that happens to you. It's something you create with God's power. Step into this authority with courage, knowing that what you decree in faith will come to pass. Your mind is the battlefield where the war for your breakthrough is won or lost. This Wednesday demands a total mental reset, a clearing of every distracting thought, limiting belief, and negative emotion. Without this reset, the miracles waiting to unfold may slip past you unnoticed. Your mental clarity is non-negotiable. Imagine your mind as a clear, calm lake reflecting the sky perfectly. When the water is disturbed, the reflection distorts. Similarly, a cluttered or troubled mind distorts your ability to see God's plan clearly. You must intentionally clear the debris, stress, worries, regrets, so your spirit can receive the divine instructions and blessings. Practices like meditation, prayer, deep breathing, or journaling can help you detoxify your thoughts. Don't underestimate the power of silence in this process. Sometimes the loudest breakthroughs come in moments of stillness. By clearing your mind, you create space for new ideas, revelations, and inspiration to flow freely. This mental reset is a sacred act of preparation. It aligns your entire being to the spiritual frequency of this Wednesday's miracle. Miss this step, and you risk missing the fullness of God's blessing. Prioritize mental clarity. It's your gateway to transformation. For too long, you may have been stuck in survival mode, just getting through each day, fighting to keep your head above water. But this Wednesday marks a radical shift. It's the day you stop merely surviving and begin to truly thrive. Thriving is living with abundance, purpose, joy, and unstoppable momentum. Survival is reactive. Thriving is proactive. Survival is about endurance. Thriving is about excellence.